folks probably haven't heard about this because, well, nobody heard about it and nobody went and saw the movie, but Sydney Sweeney put out a brand new movie not all that long ago, last weekend, was one of the biggest box office duds, not of the year, not of the decade, possibly of all time. She starred in a movie called Christie, which again, I'm sure people are just first time hearing about. Was a $15 million alleged budget, opened to $1.3 million in the domestic box offices, top 10 worst opening weekend of 2,000 theaters. It was just horrible on every single front.
That hurt, you know?
Big Sydney Sweeney fan. I love how she didn't cave to any of the libs trying to take her down, especially over those Gene ads. What the hell was she thinking doing this movie? By the way, she, incredibly attractive woman, played a butch lesbian boxer for some reason. What was going on there?
I think she wants to be taken seriously as an actress. She was in Euphoria, which was massively popular HBO show. And Euphoria is filming a new season now, I believe. And she has a very big role in that show. It'll be interesting to see if it flops. If the new season of Euphoria flops, which it has such a cult following, I think we'll then be able to pinpoint, okay, this is Sydney Sweeney, American Eagle ad Backlash. But in terms of this Christie movie, I haven't seen much marketing about it. I don't personally care to see a movie about a butch lesbian boxer, and I really don't go to the movies anymore. So I think a lot of Americans are kind of in the same boat where I don't even really hear about movies that are out right now. Even like a few weeks ago, I was talking to friends. I haven't been to the movies in so long. Should we see something? I look it up. I'm like, there's nothing that I want to see. And even the movies that I did see, I think Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan are rebooting Freaky Friday because, of course, they have to reboot everything. No one can write anything new in Hollywood. Even with ChatGPT, no one can figure out something new to do. And so anytime it's like the 10-year, 20-year, 30-year anniversary of a movie, they're like, oh, I have an idea. We'll just redo what we did. So that's like the only movie that I would maybe be interested in seeing, even though I'm usually anti reboots and sequels and all that stuff.
Totally.
But I just feel like people aren't going to the movies anymore. Maybe it's an economy thing. I don't even know what they're charging at the movies these days for tickets, but it was astronomical, in years past when I was going to the movies more frequently. And I don't think it's in the budget for a lot of people.
So Haley, I'm just curious of your thoughts here on this in the last couple minutes here. So movies were a huge part of the American culture, the global culture, right? When a big movie came out, everybody saw it. Everybody knew what was going on. I think to your point, like I couldn't tell you when Oscar nominations come out, it will be an entire list of things that I've never even heard of.
Totally.
What do you think backfills that in the American culture? Just speculating, like what takes that place of what movies used to have in the American culture?
I think you know what my answer is going to be, but I scroll on my phone an absurd amount. I am on my phone 14, 16 plus hours a day. If a movie came out in 62 parts on TikTok, I would sooner watch it there than go to the movies. I am stuck in my phone. That's where I get all my content. I'm scrolling on X to watch videos that I'm going to play on the show, and on TikTok and on Instagram. I am watching short form videos. I think people just don't have the attention span for longer form content anymore.
That's going to be really interesting to see how especially high power movie producers adapt to that culture, because I think you're right, despite the fact that I hate that that's happening to the American culture. I think that assessment is accurate. Speaking of scrolling, Haley Carania, nightly scroll host each and every night, I believe on Rumble, right?
Rumble.com/Haley.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate your perspective.
Thank you, Jobob.